Luigi's Mansion contest submission sent in by one of our Discord legend builders, Chant, and here she says, "Welcome to your brand new mansion. Wait, there's something strange going on here. And where's Mario? Take a tour of the mansion, defeat the ghost with the Poltergust 3000, a really nice vacuum, and save Mario from the painting he was put into by the vile King Boo himself. I hope you enjoy this recreation of Luigi's Mansion. Ride at night and seat 2. Awesome. Alrighty, everyone, look at that track. What is going on with those supports? We have a 4.6 excitement, 2.29 fear, and a 1.01 nausea. There's a look at the rest of the results. It's a long duration, so buckle up, get your popcorn, and get ready for an awesome experience. Let's do this. Holy freaking moly. Oh, Chant. Oh my goodness. Oh, my volume's all the way down. Let's fix this. Oh my god, I am speechless. I don't even know what to say. That was incredible. I guess where do I start? This was so much more than what I expected. Why? It has nothing to do with Chant's abilities. Chant's a phenomenal builder. It has to do with Luigi's Mansion itself. I didn't think that a ride for Luigi's Mansion could have this much depth and this much storytelling. I didn't play Luigi's Mansion. I don't think that really matters too much, but I do know the game was you kind of going around the mansion vacuuming up ghosts and different things like that, and it's kind of a Mario style feeling game. I guess where it kind of threw me off was how clever all the little elements of the game could be integrated into Planet Coaster. I didn't see that part of it being possible. You had these little ghosts appearing, and then you sucked them up, and they disappeared with the smoke clouds. You're using the sequencer and the colors, the changing colors to make different things appear and disappear. So many illusions in here that I think Pixelated would be proud. And there's actually some things in here I'd have to go through it step by step. I kind of wish Chant was here, honestly, for the spotlight. Maybe we'll do like a behind-the-scenes video or something if you guys are interested in that. I am losing this camera like crazy. Yeah, I think a behind-the-scenes video would be kind of cool for Chant to break down, or maybe that's a project for Chant to do on her own channel. This here, when we went through the picture frame and it put itself back together and it was like, hey, you're in the picture now, or in a mirror, I don't know what that was, but it was super cool. Some really great illusions here. Like I said, Pixelated would be proud, and that's what kind of threw me for a surprise, that I didn't think that there would be that many illusions in Luigi's Mansion, as well as having that convert to Planet Coaster. But for my surprise, there were a ton of really crafty, creative scenes and usage. Throughout the whole experience, I started to understand what Luigi's Mansion was all about, and the different illusions and the spooky things that you would find in Luigi's Mansion. So even though I haven't played the game, after experiencing this, I feel like I know the game, and I feel like I've played the game. The sound effects, everything, the triggered events, the strobe lights, there's so many triggers going on through this, and the use of the re-motion track ride was phenomenal. By far the best I've ever seen in Planet Coaster so far. We haven't seen too many people use it, but it's still the best, and I do think it's gonna maintain and stay the best for a very long time to come. We saw Frogger early on in the competition, and I was like, this is the best. But this beats Frogger. The control, the use of it. In the one room, we were going upside down, and then we saw the footprints walking across the floor, and then it flipped us, and we saw them on the ceiling. But was that the ceiling, or was that the floor? I don't know. It was crazy. So many really amazing, tricky magic tricks that you've done throughout the whole experience that were just phenomenal, and it got me scratching my head going, how did she do that? Some of the stuff you'll look at, guys, it's so much harder to do in Planet Coaster than what appears. You're seeing the stuff come up on screen, you're watching the video, you might be taking, I'm not going to assume you are, but there will be some people out there that'll take it for granted and not really understand what they're seeing and how hard that is to accomplish in Planet Coaster. So definitely a superb job there, Chant, and I do think a breakdown or a step-by-step going through some of the tricks, because even the simple tricks where you're kind of using light to hide something, or a changing color screen to make something appear or disappear, that is an advanced tactic that someone for you might think, okay, I understand how that's done, or someone like me who's seen it done by Pixelated and other people, I understand the process. But if I were to actually go do it myself, I'd be like, how do I do this again? And I do think there's an in-depth explanation and kind of a tutorial explaining how some of that stuff is done, because a lot of people would appreciate that, and they could use that for their own creations. Even something as simple as this, when I was like, oh, I saw a glimmer of light on this, I was like, oh, she's got her sign over here, and I was waiting for a light to shine on it to do a trick, and then I backed up. This is when I was doing the intro. I was like, oh, she wants you to look through the hourglass. That is so freaking clever. I'm trying to figure out how you did that even. Let me see here. I think I know. Okay, I do know. We discovered this on a Blueprint Spotlight. It was a bug. That's right. I was like, hey, look, the gems don't render properly through glass. So Chant immediately took notes and came up with this idea. But when I saw the trick, I was like, how could you use that? Chant knew right away how she was going to use that. So for you wondering how that's done, essentially the gems don't render properly through the glass, so you're seeing them shine here, but it's the only reason it looks like that is because of the lighting, really, because now you can read it properly. But it looks even good at daytime here. So it's an interesting effect that you get if you put gems behind glass. That's really all it is. But at first I was like, huh, how did she do that? Even though I know how she did it, because I was the one who discovered that little bug, and she turned it into a feature and did it in such a way that it had me second guessing myself. Again, I love the little decorations outside, the terrain. None of this is necessary, but she did it anyways, and you made it look superb. All these little mushrooms. Love the red fairy dust, the pink fairy dust. What is that? Vibrant neon pink. It's all very cool. It's making me wish I played Luigi's Mansion so I can appreciate the storytelling that went on. Can't really go through the ride again, which is kind of bugs me because everything is based off of triggers. But I would love to know how many triggers you had, Chant, and all that stuff. You can leave as many comments as you want down below. I'll pin the message, and you could describe different challenges and things like that. Or we could bring you on the show and talk about it some more, break it down, or you can do a video on your own channel. We'll post it in the description or pin it as a comment. Also, guys, go check out Chant's YouTube channel. She's kind of starting up a YouTube hit there. She could use your subscribers. I think, let's see where she's at right now. She's at 74 subscribers. Let's try and get her at least another 100, guys. You know what to do. Follow the links down below and go subscribe to Chant if you want to see some of her stuff first. You can see it there on her channel. She's definitely an amazing creator, as you guys can see from this wonderful creation. 10-minute experience front to back. I've been talking for so long, and I haven't even started talking about the actual contest yet. In terms of your track ride, nailed it. Used the Motion track ride, took us on an experience that was flawless in design. I didn't really feel like I was on a ride, but yet I was a ghost or some sort navigating through the experience. I didn't get this. I'd never broke the immersion factor, never saw a coaster track, never ever felt once that I was on a track ride or coaster. So amazing job nailing the immersion there. In terms of aesthetics, it was Luigi's Mansions through and through. I mean, I haven't played the game myself, but I've seen screenshots, I've seen videos of it, and I can see the color palette here is exactly that. You nailed that Nintendo vibe, all the different decorations, the scale of things, and how you made things wonky and cartoony and fun and playful. It was Luigi's Mansion through and through. Even like little details like cupboards and bookshelves, all custom made to look and feel like it wasn't in Planet Coaster. Nothing here was feeling like it was Planet Coaster. It was all completely original and unique to your video game. So you nailed your game aesthetically, but you also did a storytelling experience through and through. I would have to say this is the best storytelling experience throughout the entire contest, as well as aesthetics matched it, and the track ride was good. I was just saying a few episodes ago in the Arkham Asylum by Mad that he might win off of sheer detail. He had an amazing coaster experience. He brought the whole thing together in a package, but this to me might just one-up it. You nailed your video game and did it in a storytelling experience, and it's aesthetically beautiful through and through, and a freaking like 10-minute long experience. I think the triggered events, everything goes to say we might have a winner here, guys. It's not up to me, and while I may be a little bit biased, as I've always loved Chant's creations, I'm coming and saying everything here from the heart. I'm saying what I mean and what I see, and you guys saw what I saw, and I doubt that anyone would disagree with any of my comments. So if you do agree with me, be sure to check on the voting form. This is the last creation of the entire contest. All the voting forms for the beginners, the builders, the advanced, and the last expert bracket plus. Everybody is in, and now you can vote on all the categories. If you haven't voted yet, you still have a chance to vote on every single bracket, and definitely vote on this one, because this one is going to have the shortest amount of time to vote on, because I do need to make a results video. So maybe I'll leave the polls open for a few days, maybe a week, but I definitely want to get the results out and move away from this contest and into the next one. So go check on the community tab on my channel, click that voting form, cast your votes, look over the coasters all over again, and you decide on what the first, second, and third winners should be of this contest, and we can move on to the results video and figure out who was the supreme video game ride creator of all 4 brackets. Boom. There you go. Wonderful job on this one, Chant. And that's going to do it for this episode of Ride Spotlight, everyone. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. And if you would like to support the show, you could do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.